Good morning. Are we on?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Wake up, everyone. Hi, my name is Shlomit Oren. I am very excited to be here with all of you. Good morning. I want to invite you to grab a pen and paper, have some space to move in. And I invite you to get a nice drink to quench your thirst because this morning we are here to light our fire, literally. If you want to light a candle this morning, you're welcome. Hello there, Adam. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Shlomit. How you doing this morning?
Very good. Very excited to be here. Thank you for being present. How are you doing this morning?
I'm feeling energized. As you can see, I'm working out this morning.
Ooh, yes, you're already on fire. Beautiful. I'm
As always.
excited. Excellent. Welcome
Peace
to
and blessings,
Teresa.
me. How you doing, beautiful? Peace and blessings,
Uh,
family.
peace and blessings to you, my dear. Mwah. Nice to see you. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm just glad to be here and be on the call with you this morning.
Yes, same
Especially
here. Thank you for joining us. Today we are setting our life on fire. You can see the fire behind me, in front of me. So please be sure to grab a pen and paper and any art materials that you have at home, anything from markers to color pencils, crayons, Sharpies, highlighters, watercolors, anything you want, anything you can catch at a glance, and we'll get started just in a few minutes. So good morning, and let's keep this fire lit even though it's really early. Welcome Gina and Doreen,
Morning.
Elaine. Good morning. Thank you for joining this morning. Wonderful to see everybody joining. My name is Shlomit Oren. We're about to get started, starting a fiery morning, a powerful morning for our lives and for ourselves. Ooh, interesting. Let me put this candle aside. So I want to invite everyone to get some pen and paper and any art materials you have as you're joining us. So I have, for example, these um, pastel colors that I love on a simple piece of paper here. I got my pen. Get ready this morning to do some movement, some meditation, some writing. It's all about self-expression. So I am excited to start.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Good morning, Woo Nation. It is an honor to be here with you again after a while since I haven't presented. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, this powerful community that keeps spreading and growing. So my name is Shlomit, and I am a person-centered expressive arts healer, a physical actress, dancer. I'm a business owner and clown. And today I am excited here to share with you a presentation, an interactive presentation about keeping our fire, our live fire on lit. So just to tell you a little bit how I came up with this topic, I was talking to a friend of mine. He asked me, so how have you been? And I said, oof, I'm on fire. And then he told me about this quote by the poet Rumi that goes as follows. Actually, admin, would you mind to share the quote on the screen, the first quote?
All right, one moment.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so this quote talks about setting our life on fire. It says, set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. And when I heard this, I was like, whoa, yes, exactly. That's exactly. My life is on fire, and I want to seek those who are around me that keep me on fire, not that turn off my fire. And so it is a long life question, is like, how do we keep our fire on? It's hard to keep fire on all the time, right? It's not easy. So how do we make it so that we can keep our fire on even within a time of pandemic, a time where, we're trying to navigate, okay, what was isn't any longer. We don't know what's coming next. We're here in the middle trying to figure it out, right? Where we're at. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to talk about your fire, your personal fire, what keeps your flames alive. But first, I want us to start just by dancing, okay? I'm going to play a song. It's only a 2-minute song, so really take advantage of moving your body freestyle in any way that you want. Let's wake up our body. I invite you also to go on camera if you want, for us to just dance together. So it's a 2-minute song. Take advantage of it to wake you up and get that fire in you running for today. So without further ado, let us shake together. I invite you as you're dancing to channel and to awaken the fire in you. So if you want, you're welcome to start just by moving your feet, getting the rhythm in your feet, moving your legs, and allow it to spread all over your hips. Let those feet get fiery. Good. Allow your shoulder, your spine, your whole body to get ignited. Let your arms come up. Move them side to side. Ow! Good morning. Good. Let the shoulders move the feet. Bounce back and forth. Excellent. You can let your head go, your hands go, everything shaken. And just move in any way that you want. Woo! Don't forget to shake your hips, shake your shoulders, shake everything. Shake it, shake it. Ooh, yes. Good morning. Ow, ow, ow. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me in this dance. Whew. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. Good job. I'm awake. We're awake. Excellent. Thank you so much. So, I would like to bring back our quote. Please, Kenyofu, when you get a chance, get back to show our quote. And so, set your life on fire. Seek those that fan your flames. And so, here I want to ask you, the community, some questions. And I'll invite you to come up and share. So we have set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. Next slide, please. And here you're invited to either write down on a piece of paper or you can just say it verbally or both, because this helps with the brainstorming today. So what does setting your life on fire mean to you? What is your fire in life? And then the second question is, who fans your flames? And how can you stay connected with this thing, person, experience, activity that fans your flame? How can you stay connected so that it keeps being there? So I'll share my example and then I'll open the floor to those who want to share. For me, my fire means living a passionate, exciting, pleasurable life. And it all starts, by the way, and that's the essence of today's session. It all starts by connecting with my light. When I connect with my light, with my joy, my happiness, my playfulness, my inner child, my kindness, then I can set my life on fire and live an exciting life, take risks, be courageous, reach out to people, all of these things that are my fire in my life. And I'm always trying to seek people to fan my flames, like being here present with all of you, right? This is something that fans my flames. Eating healthy, getting my body in movement. This keeps my fans flamed, my flames fanned rather. So I would like to now open the floor and see if there's anybody, anything that was written in the chat or anybody that wants to unmute and share this morning. What is your fire?
All right, so not much is happening in the chat yet, but Z does say me too. Who does it for her, and others I know are typing in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Woo,
Welcome.
for some, and what else for others? And I'm going to call on share with us. Kaish, you're here in the space this morning. Can you come off of mute and share? Elaine says what fans my fire is creating.
Mm.
Good morning.
That's right. And by that, Grand Rising, everyone. By that, I mean, when I have an opportunity to bring from within something that is tangible to the earth and the surroundings that I'm in, and community fans my fire. When people jump in and they want to be a part of what it is I'm doing, and they want to ignite a fire within them, something that kind of just continues and perpetuates, and just like have this glow about them, because now I've touched something in them that's making them want to wake up in the morning, making them want to be excited about the life that we've been gifted with. And that really fans my fire. It's kind of strange, but that's what does it for me. It's not necessarily a painting or the dancing, but it's not without those things. It's the joy of it all. And sometimes I feel it's like too much, but the joy of it all fans my fire as I bring others to the realization that that's what happens. So I work with the community. I just try to get out and get the best out of everybody that is around. And that's kind of where it is for me to keep that fire going through the pandemic.
Ashe, beautiful. Yes. So I hear that you love creating, but it's not just, it doesn't end just in the creating. The sweet spot of it is sharing it with others.
Yes.
And that, right? And that basically being on fire is contagious. When I'm on fire and I'm enthusiastic and I'm creating and I'm boom, 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 then that ignites others. It's like
That's
basically like fire is very flammable, right? Everything can get ignited. So our light can ignite others' lights.
mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Elaine, it's so natural and so normal what you're feeling, and I invite you not to feel like it's too much, but own it, because what you're doing is a gift and it's a mission from beyond. So thank you
All
for that.
right. Okay.
Thank
Ashe.
you. Yes, and I know that feeling where you're like, you do something in community, and then when you get out of there, your heart is like the size of the globe, and you're just like on a high just from that experience, right? You know what I'm talking about?
It
When
is
we're giving.
absolutely true. It is absolutely true. And it always comes with the other side, something there's like, how wonderful. So my most recent was Season of Thanks. And as I went into the presentation of what I had shared to prepare, I knew that the opposition was going to come. So the prayer was that we flow with that opposition and that we fall forward with it and make sure that that adds to, as opposed to taking away from the joy of what we were to experience, because it was expected. It was, anticipated. And that made it a lot more palatable, as everyone had been forewarned that there's going to be some turbulence.
Beautiful. Yeah. So you're bringing up like, in order to keep our fire on, we also got to know what flow do we want to take? What path of flow do we want to take? We know that there's going to be obstacles, right? So how do we continue this flow to move with the obstacles and
That's
again, make
it.
it contagious?
That is so
Yes,
poetic. Yes.
it
Yes.
is. It's so perfect. We can create a whole dance about it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like it. 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 I like it.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Elaine, for sharing this morning. Please stay tuned for the continuance of the program. And I want to
The chat,
invite someone else that would like to share.
yep, the chats are flowing in now, so I want to let you know. Teresa says, staying positive sets my life on fire. Imani in the chat says, supporting expected women and being in birth space lights my fire. I love helping birthing women navigate the space while ushering in new life. Supportive, positive community fuels my flame. And Teresa's, again, she says, reminding myself that I'm a gift as well as others, allowing love to rule my life.
Mm.
And yeah, so
Wow,
Imani,
powerful.
would you like to come share your joy with us? And I know you may have put it in the chat because you can't come on screen. So if Imani can't, Gina, how about you? I saw you on screen earlier.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know. I'm thinking about what it is. I know one of the things would be anything that brings like laughter. That really fans my flames. It's one of the things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
It's okay. So is it laughter where you make others laugh or others make you laugh or both?
Both. Just like I guess maybe, similar to what Elaine said, maybe not even just the laughter so much as because it's an expression of joy. So maybe it's joy that fans my flames.
Beautiful. Joy. Yes. I love that. I also remember that you wrote a play, right? Single monologues play. So I'm sure
That's true.
that came from fire. I mean, whether it is a positive or not, right? So from a time of struggle, times of struggle can also bring fire in us because we learn to appreciate, right? We get inspired by the struggle. Oh, and then I gotta write this down. I gotta write history. I gotta dance it. I gotta sing it, right? So it struggle can also ignite a fire as well as joy, right? And how do we balance them?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. I'm going to sit with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much for sharing and for
Sure.
dancing. I was looking like, oh, we're both wearing fiery colors. I love that.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Sure.
All
Who
right.
else wants to share?
Imani's on deck as well as Afriye. So here's
Great.
Imani.
Hi, Manny.
Imani, are you ready? Imani. Okay, Imani can't unmute. I'm asking you, I sent you a
Oh,
message to unmute. Does that help? All right, so what you might need to do is to leave Zoom and then come back, right? And I'm gonna
yeah,
bring
that
up,
that
Afriye.
usually helps.
Okay, Afriye.
Good morning, Afriye.
Good morning. So I know what lights my fire and brings me joy is having company at my house, potluck food, decorating my table in my dining room, um, and then the laughter, the fun, the conversation. If we play games, and always, for me, I always give people. So whoever comes over gets something as they leave. And that is my love language. And it surely lights my fire.
Beautiful. Come on, baby, light my fire. So it seems like what I hear is giving lights your fire, having community, being a hostess, holding
Mhm.
space for your friends, from your family, your loved ones. Those are things that light your fire. And do you usually
Definitely.
have people over? Do you, or usually you don't have people over? How does that work for you?
Well, this year was honestly the first year that I was just like, you know what? I love this and I'm just going to do it all year. And whoever comes, comes. If they don't come, it's fine. If one person shows up, I mean, whoever comes is just wonderful, is great. I love it.
Beautiful. Yeah. So you set yourself to, you were became more committed to your fire basically because you said, I love this. This makes me feel good. It gets me on fire. Let me do it more often. Yes. A-
Yes.
And and that is something about setting our life on fire. And that's why I ask, how can you keep your flames fanned? How can we do that? Because it's very easy for us to, okay, I know what sets my life on fire, but what am I doing about it so that I actually embody it? If we stay isolated and we don't talk to people and things like that, it's harder to set our to get our flames fanned. So really what I'm saying here is that we got to take that step, like you said, you know what, I love this and I'm going to do this more often. We got to take that active step towards keeping the the fire flamed, the fire lit. Okay. I'm having some English problems this morning. So really activate ourselves, take an actual step towards it, because things don't just fall from the sky. We got to make them happen. So thank you so much for sharing that. Anything else you want to share?
On the flip side of that, I work with
Mm-hmm.
children, and these are kids that have attempted suicide and they're getting out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to their house and I meet with them. And I met with a child Friday and she says, "Look how high I could kick." And I was like, "If you think that's great, look at my split." And when I did my split, she just started laughing. So for me, with the kids is bringing that laughter, no matter what it is, having them see the joy in life. Okay, you attempted suicide. We're going to work through this, but through it all, we're going to laugh. And I'm going to teach you to love on yourself, even through your faults, even
Mm.
through whatever you've gone through, where I'm going to help you love yourself and
Oof,
laugh through it
powerful.
all.
Super powerful. They are so blessed to have you, these children. Wow. That's very, very powerful. Thank you. And yes, laughter, a universal language. You don't need to know each other, know the same culture, whatever. Laughter is something that ignites all of us and keeps us positive. Even like you said, as we navigate through something that is really hard in life. Um, I'm called to call full disclosure that I was one of those teenagers. Um, when I was 13, I ended up in the hospital myself. And then I got out of the hospital. And what helped me to keep my fire lit after it was not lit is do theater and dance. And those were two things: express myself through art, through painting, writing, singing. Those were things that really helped me um, as a child. So thank you so much for helping that youth in making through it and laughing. Yes, laughing. Because as their fire is lit, your fire is lit. Like we said, it's contagious.
Yes. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, because now you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start buying paint. And instead of us having serious conversations, come on, let's draw.
Yes. And in a moment, we're going to get to draw ourselves too. So please take what we're doing today. This is an expressive arts workshop. Take what you're doing today, and you can use it with the kids. Because sometimes it's so hard to express ourselves verbally. Like I can tell you, I speak 3 languages, and it's hard to be all the time verbal. And it's much easier to be nonverbal, to draw, to play an instrument, to dance. It's much easier to express ourselves like that. So
Thank you.
actually, oh my God, I just realized something. Thank you so much for bringing this up, because you know how I started painting? It's because when I was in the hospital, when I was 13, I tried to commit suicide. And in the hospital, they took me into a room where they had an art therapist, and she asked me to draw. And I remember I painted a huge heart and I scratched it inside and I painted with colors. And most of the colors were like very dark and painful. And in that moment, I learned to paint when I am feeling anything. And then later on, I went and I actually studied it professionally. So, wow. Ooh, I'm having a fire moment here. Wow. Okay, thank you for sharing that, because I'm realizing things about myself as well, about this fire. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so Teresa, I see that you have your hands up. Please unmute and share.
I just want to thank Alfred for that beautiful share. That happened to
Mm-hmm.
me when I was like 14 years old. So it's just a blessing to be on Woo. It's like sometimes when y'all say stuff, y'all just hit a place of, it's a place of pain, but it's also a place, it's still like it's a fire, because what happens is that it reminds you of where you came from and where you're going. And so just experiencing that, and living here at 63, to know that the God and the universe had a different plan for my life, and I'm just grateful for that fire. And a song came to me, it was like, "Come on, baby, light my fire." I don't know the words, but come on,
Come
baby,
on,
light
baby,
my
light my
fire.
fire. Ba-da-da.
Come on, baby, light my fire. So and I'm complete, and I love you, and I just thank y'all for this session. Yeah, it's like whatever it takes to light your fire, whatever baby. You don't have to be like a man. It could just be y'all my babies. Come on, baby, light my fire. So I'm complete.
Ashe, yeah. We don't need a man to light our fire. Absolutely. We can share our fire with a man and with the
Yes,
community, but we don't need them in order
yes,
to be. The fire comes from within,
yes,
within our
yes,
light. And yes, Teresa, when we know where we came from, right? We are able to create more appreciation and
yes,
set our life even higher. Yes, because that pain, hopefully, ideally, creates gratitude in our heart. And then we're able to be with the community and feel
yes.
gratitude.
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you. Breathe through it, sister, and let it out, whatever you need.
Thank you for bringing the dance, because ever since you danced, and I haven't been able to stop shaking, so I'm just shaking it off, dancing it off.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Teresa, for sharing. I want to ask if there's anyone else. One more. I'll take one more if you want to share anything before we move on to the next exercise of exploration of our fire.
Okay, so there's nobody's hands raised yet. I'm going to read two things from the chat. Adam says, drinking water, taking liquid supplements, cleaning, and exercising light my life. He adds that cooking for himself lights his life. And Jem from Facebook says, what ignites me is when I share with others and see that they appreciate it.
Yes. So we hear that really giving is a repeating motif that lights our fire. Giving, sharing, communing, feeling like sharing that love language. You're like, you know what? If I give you and you become happy, that's it. That's my biggest joy. That's my biggest fire, right? To cause another happiness, to cause another joy. It's beautiful. Another thing that Adam said, yes, giving ourselves a high quality of life sets us on fire and actually lets us to be able to afford to be on fire. And I don't mean that specifically financially, but I mean that physically, that our body, our soul can carry on through this fire, or can bring this fire. Because for example, yeah, eating healthy, drinking, exercising, all of these things that make our life quality higher set us on fire and keep us burning, and again, make it contagious, share it with others. So just to summarize, I hear that our fire can come from a place of pain that was overcome, became gratitude, and keeps us enthusiastic. You know what? I want to live fully because I know where I came from. It can also come from joy, from finding the light inside of us, from the joy of sharing. It can come from creating and having high quality life. All these things that bring light into our lives. So next, I want to invite us to do a little bit of centering, a little short meditation. And from there, I will invite all of us to go into the art making process. So before we go into the meditation, I'll invite you to get your art materials. So I have here some pastels. You can grab any art materials you have at home, okay? It can be markers, crayons, Sharpies, just a pencil, anything you have, just grab it. And some paper. Put it right in front of you. And actually, I wanted to invite you, as we do the meditation, if you can put one of your hands, maybe your non-dominant hand, on the paper, and the other hand on your heart center or your belly, wherever you feel comfortable. And then close your eyes and start settling into this delicious, fiery meditation this morning. Let me know if you can hear this sound. Are you able to hear it? Perfect.
Yes.
Just move it a little bit. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So one hand on the paper. You can also, if you want, move your hand, start feeling the texture of the paper, start connecting, closing your eyes, and allow any visuals that want to come up for you. Start by taking a deep inhale through your nose and slowly exhale. And again, breathing and slowly exhale. One more time, inhale. And very slowly exhale. Bring yourself into the present moment. Relaxing your feet, your ankles, your knees. Relaxing your belly, your glutes, your genitals. Keep breathing. Relaxing your chest, your ribs, your upper back. Relaxing your throat, your shoulders, melting down to the earth. Relaxing your face, your mouth, your nose, your ears. And I invite you just to take a moment to hum with me. You can follow my humming or you can create your own humming. Keep breathing. And I want you to visualize that you have this special key, and this key is for that area in your body or in your soul or in your life where you keep your flame lit. See for a moment, recognize where is that area of the flame in you. For example, for me, it's in my solar plexus, right between my ribs, underneath my ribs. And I want to invite you to grab this key and very gently open the door to your flame, to your fire, your life fire. See that flame burning. And if it's not burning, I invite you to ignite it. Start that fire. How do you start it? And if your fire is already burning, how do you keep it alive? Keep breathing. See yourself fanning your flames. Maybe it comes from joy. Maybe it comes from struggle and sadness. Maybe it comes from taking healthy choices in your life, connecting with others in the community, giving. Maybe it's something else, creating, making art, expressing yourselves. And take a moment to feel the warmth of that fire. Feel that warmth, that light that is yours and only yours, and nobody can take it away from you. No one, because it's yours. It's from another dimension. I invite you to take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth slowly. Once again, inhale and slowly exhale. And keeping this fire lit, this door open to our fire, and this sense of warmth and connection, body, mind, and spirit. I invite you to slowly open your eyes. And when you're ready, I'm going to give us about 10 minutes to make an art piece, anything that comes out of you. Doesn't have to be beautiful, doesn't have to resemble or compare to anything else. Whatever wants to come out of you at this moment. I will give us 10 minutes starting from now, and I will play some background music for while we make our art. But before I do that, would anybody like to ask any questions? If you have any questions at any moment, you can write them in the chat or you can just unmute. So here is some music. Go ahead and let your hand flow on the paper, whatever wants to come out today. Everything is welcome. going to take about 1 more minute to come into a stopping point with your art. Of course, you can always continue working on it later, but let's take about 1 more minute. I want to take a moment just to acknowledge that it is 7:55 and I know some of you need to get moving with your day. So I just want to thank you so much for tuning in this morning. The rest of the session, of course, will be played back in our Facebook group. You're welcome to access it any time of the day. And I just want to wish you that you take this light with you and continue spreading your light and your fire around the world wherever you are, and stay connected, stay strong. And you're welcome to contact me if you need anything. My contact information will be in the chat in a moment. So thank you for being present today. And now for those of you, oh, by the way, to my admin team, do I need to say anything else, or I'm good and I can continue?
Carry on.
Good, good. You're good, Shlomit. Go ahead.
I'm good, thank you. All right, so moving forward, I want to invite you. So here is my art. That's what came up for me this morning. And I want to invite you to give a title to your art and see if you can write a couple of words, just a few sentences about it. Let's take about 2 more minutes to find a title to your art, even if it's not finished, no worries, and see if you can write a couple of words about it. We'll take about 1 more minute, and then we'll start the sharing process, which I will guide us through, of course. So Alfrier, I believe you were the one who shared about the youth. And so here I want you to pay attention, because this is a good technique to use with your community as well. We do some relaxation, then we go into art making, can invite them to dance as well. And then we each share what came up for us in a very relaxed, non-judgmental way, so that we can discover things about ourselves. So I'm going to start by sharing my piece, and then I'm going to invite those who want to unmute and share, or share in the chat. You're welcome to do so. This is my piece, and what I wrote was, in this piece, I wrote, "My past informs me about the light and fire burning in my present so enthusiastically. And so basically, this represents my past. Remember, I told you that when I was in the hospital, when I was 13, and they took me into this art therapy room, I drew a huge heart, and it was all with very, very, very dark colors. So in today's session, I am shedding. I am shedding all that darkness that I had in those years. And I'm repainting this heart, but this time I'm repainting this heart full of color, surrounded by fire, and letting the pain of the past keep my fire even more lit, with more enthusiasm, even more empowered to be alive, to be courageous, to know that there's nothing to fear. There's no lower to go. I went to the lowest and now I can only rise up. So this is my art today, and it's for me, it's a reminder that I'm in the right track and to stay connected to my light, and that I can rewrite my narrative in life. And that is it for today. And I feel empowered with this art. So I want to invite whoever wants to unmute and share. And I invite you also to use words such as I feel, I am, I have. Who would like to go? Doreen, would you like to go first? Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, thank you. So this is mine. I don't know how well you can see it.
You're there. We are spotlighted. Ooh, okay.
So,
Wow.
so I wrote at the top, finding my outlet to reconnect, reignite my fire and flame after great pain. So right
Mm.
now, like when we had the meditations, that was here with my close my eyes meditation, and then these are arrows just springing out to show that I used to connect before, and I remember how to reconnect, and reconnecting again. So
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. And can you want to share more about what are those outlets that you're talking about?
well, I sing.
Mm.
I also love being with children and reading stories and doing games. I consider myself the Black Mary Poppins because I always had a bag with games in it, and I could create a game out of anything. I could create a game out of this piece of paper right now. I would just come up with anything and entertain children and keep them engaged and so forth. So I always love with children. So yeah, that's all of these arrows. I have a lot more arrows. I only put 4 on here because I only have 4 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes, I feel your flame. That flame is contagious this morning. And I love working with children myself. I also work with kids, so I know exactly what you mean. And about having the bag full of goodies. Ooh, what's going to come out? What are we going to play with? And you said you love to sing. Would you like to improvise a little melody song with whatever you're feeling? Anything, pressure free.
Let's see. When you walk. Okay, because we're gonna be a little emotional.
It's okay. Let it all out.
When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden light and a sweet melody of the dawn. Walk on through the rain, walk on through the storm, and you'll never be alone again.
Mm. Ah, thank you so
Yes,
much,
yes, yes,
Doreen.
yes, yes.
Yes. How do you feel? You want to express what's happening inside?
It's just because there was times like I was in a therapy session yesterday and talking about how to get over this big elephant issue that now has joined my family. There was a challenge that took place December of last year, the 28th, and I guess I could share this group. Um, and while I was sleeping, my niece's fiance came into the bedroom and started pulling the covers off of me. And when I confronted him about it, then he denied he did anything. And so I told my niece, and she still agreed to still marry him and saying, I'm the one at fault. I should have just kept my mouth shut. And now in the past, I have been molested before, and I let that sit and I held it all these years. I said, but I'm not doing it anymore. So now that I speak up
Right.
to talk about it, I still being shut down. Some people listen, family connected, but they still all went to the wedding that was yesterday. And I was just so torn behind that. I felt that they should support me, but I know they still got to deal with their own selves about, well, this is my niece and what do I do? And I just, I grew up, I raised this niece, and now,
Mm.
it's kind of just all these things are happening. So it's kind of like, how do I move forward from this? And so this was very helpful to me to find other ways to move forward from it.
Beautiful. Wow. Doreen, thank you so much for sharing. It's very private. So thank you for being very vulnerable to that. And it sounds to me like it hurts that you're not being heard and seen, that you're speaking up. In the past, you didn't speak up. Now you decided, I'm going to speak up, but you still feel like you're not being heard and seen by your family, by this own child that you grew, right? So I want to just let you know that we hear you, we feel you, and just to encourage you to keep that ground, stand in your ground, to speak up, because the truth is the one that wins. Even if everybody is gonna deny it, they're gonna go against us, whatever, but we stay in our truth, because if we don't, then we get sick, right? If we stay quiet, but if we say our truth, people might not like it. Sorry, you might not like it, but this is the truth, and I'm gonna stay with it. So I want to encourage you to stay in that truth, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I hug you so tightly. And thank you for your beautiful, beautiful song. Keep singing, my sister. My Mary Poppins. Mwah. I send you love. Keep that fire flowing, my sister. Thank you. Okay, I want to invite someone else to share, and the sun is blinding me, so let me move back here a little. Okay. Beautiful voice, beautiful singing. By the way, anybody who wants to burst in singing as you share, you're welcome. This is part of expressive arts. It's going through different art modalities. Who would like to go next? You can unmute and share.
I call on a name in the space that's can't miss, and that's Harriet Tubman. I've never seen a Harriet Tubman in this space. Welcome.
Welcome. Harriet, would you like to share?
Yes, greetings. Good morning. Oh wait, what's going on? Oh no, I don't have clothes on. I can't start my video. I'm like completely naked.
Woo, yes. Let's rejoice on that. I love being
Okay.
naked. Okay.
I mean, if you're tipping, if there's tipping, no, but this is sister. I just got a new phone and just installed Zoom, and this is what popped up. So, yeah, I don't even know how to get it off right now, so I have to figure that out. It's me.
No worries. Welcome.
And I just came on while Sister Aquia was speaking, and so could you just tell me what I know it has something to do with expressing hearts, but just tell me what we're asking for.
Well, we spoke about the quote called "Set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames." And after that, we did some dancing, we did some meditation, and then we did some art making. Like, here's my art piece for today. So now we're opening the floor for those who want to share their art today. Since I know you probably didn't get to make any art, would you like to sing or give a spoken word about your fire in your life? And I don't want to put you in the spot, only if you want.
No, I'm not in the spot. I love art. I am a performing artist, just like my sister Aquia, Sister Doreen. And so my expression comes through a lot of ways. As you can see, there's Harriet Tubman there, which happens to be one of the ways that I express my art and my love for culture. Right now it's December, and I'm expressing that way by holding the seat of Mama Claus. So yesterday I was on Picken Avenue, entertaining children, myself and Papa Claus, and how we uniquely express our art is that I don't do like a regular Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Our Claus is Papa and Mama Soul Santa Claus. So we have our little expressive twist on it. And I love it. It makes me feel like I feel like I'm living my purpose when I'm expressing myself artistically. I'm not so much of a visual artist in terms of pen and paper and things like that, or decorating or things like that. That's not, I don't seem to vibe that way. It's always expressing through my body.
Yes.
Yes, it's always expressing through my body and channeling other people or characters and interpreting them and expressing them. Today I'm getting ready to express at Fort Greene Park. They're having their tree lighting. So Mama Claus is right now getting things prepared to go out there and entertain the children out there at the tree lighting. So I'm very
Beautiful.
excited. I hope I stayed on task. I don't know if I went
Yeah,
too
yeah,
far.
thank you. Well, I just heard everything that sets you on fire is performing and making art and expressing yourself, bringing light to the communities, and not just making it as like, okay, um, how would you say, like being cliche, like being according to the standards by twisting it, making it your own, creating that social change through the art. So I definitely hear that flame in you, that fire, and I also recognize it myself because I'm also a performing artist. So
Yes,
I know
yes.
exactly what you mean. So
My
thank you
sister
so
myself.
much. My sister myself. Ashe.
Yes.
Thank
And
you,
you
my
also
sister.
perform as a children's entertainer, as a clown sometimes, and I do as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're my twin.
I know. We're twin flames, baby.
Yes,
And you would like being naked, forget about it. That's
yeah.
it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I want to open the floor to anyone else that would like to share. I see Teresa has her hand up.
I
Go
wanted to
ahead.
hear I wanted to hear Mama Claus' voice. I just thought I'm like a little kid when it comes to stuff like that. But the title of my picture is, let me show it to y'all. Is
Oh, yes, please
releasing
show.
is releasing the tears. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Hold on for a moment. How do you do this? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Hold on. How do you do it? What happened?
If not, you can just hold the art in front of you, like wherever you are.
Okay, let me do that then. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I got it now. Here it is. Do y'all see it? Oh, what happened?
No.
Teresa, do you have your
Okay,
art?
Oh, there.
there it is.
There, we
There
got
it
it.
is.
Yes.
I did a lot of writing. I didn't I did a
Good.
little bit of drawing. These are tears and these are
Mm,
trees. Actually,
mm,
the tears it came to me that, and here's some more trees. It came to me that my tears are part of my healing. And sometimes I think that I'm crying too much, but what I realize is that my tears have caused me to produce a lot of trees in my life because of the tears.
mm,
Because we, when be the tree, we're called trees. So as
mm,
um, a tree needs water, and I have this. My tears actually can feed my trees. So the more that I'm releasing, the more trees can come and the more healing can take place and more things can grow for my life. And I just wanted, I just got, it came to me is that there's someone on this call who needs to cry, and that's going to be part of your healing that's going to take place in your life, because your tears is going to water places of hurt in your life. And so the more that you cry and just let go, the more healing will take place. And you will start producing trees, like multiple trees, just multiple trees. So that means you're going to be springing up places in your life and in others' life that you have never, ever experienced. So let it go. Let them.
Thank you so much, Sister Teresa. Yes, be the tree you are called to be, deeply rooted, strong, and free. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to add it that yes, we need water to nourish our tree and let the tree grow, and then that tree produces fire.
Yes,
Aha! So
it
it's
does.
all one cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your beautiful trees, and it's perfectly fine that you did writing. Perfect. Anyone else would like to share? Z, would you like to share? Because you said you bought supplies especially for this, so I'm curious. How do you feel?
Sure. Uh, I don't know if y'all can see it. No, let me turn off that filter because that affects me with short. Give me a second. All right. Where's the camera? The camera's not actually in the middle. It's hard to see the colors in the background. I use
I
crayon
see.
and a little bit of pastel. So my
Beautiful.
piece is called Pieces Love. And I wrote, I am love. I feel love. It feels most like being by and in water. So what's actually here in the back behind the heart is a beach, the palm tree, and the water at the bottom, birds flying in the sky, and then the heart covers it all.
Feels very peaceful to me as I see it. Do you feel peaceful with it?
Absolutely.
Yes, beautiful. So a heart, a beach, the sun I saw over there. And what did you write? Peace is love.
Love. I spell love that way on purpose. I put it in here before. I don't have access to it right this second to put it in, but there's a reason, I think. So what I'll do is I'll email it to you because I put it in the chat before. I'll put it in the chat again. I'm sure probably the day I present, I'll end up putting it in the chat, but or actually I'll probably put it on a slide.
Okay.
But I'll send it to you. I'll email it to you. Yeah.
Thank you. I just wanted to bring up that here's another perspective. Being on fire and setting our life on fire doesn't have to be doing, giving. It can just be having peace. I'm setting my life on fire because I have peace. So I would say that that has to do with quality of life, right? I set my life on fire by having peace, by deciding to stay peaceful and doing whatever it can to keep that fire lit, that peaceful fire lit. So thank you for bringing that perspective.
Thank you.
Z, thank you. Beautiful art. Anyone else would like to share today? You can unmute.
Yes, Afriye is here. Can we see you?
No, you cannot see me. However, my expression of art this morning was not drawing. I went into my workstation in my home and I rearranged the furniture in those 10 minutes and I'm still moving through it because from what everyone said, I give my clients, as I call them, my babies, 100% when I'm with them. But when I come home, I found my energy stagnant in putting the information into the system. So, if it's not in the system, it's like, oh, you didn't do anything. So I was like, I need to rearrange the room so that I can sweep out, mop, put things on different places and change things around. And I already feel that I am more energetic. The energy has shifted in this room. And I know I'll be able to give my all to documenting the work as I give my all to being with them. So that was my expression of art this morning.
Beautiful. Yes. Rearranging your home, restyling, like they say. That is an expression of art. And it's so deep and amazing that you have that awareness to know, okay, when I get home, I feel kind of drained and stuck. Let me rearrange my environment so that I can keep flowing and growing and get the work that I need to do done. So thank you so much for that. And actually, I wanted to share with you that recently, as a way of keeping my fire alive, I took the whole upstairs of my home and I rearranged it. I turned the office into the bedroom into the office. I painted the wall. I removed the carpets. I spent a lot of money in it, but it was uninvested in myself. So yes, rearranging our home, making an environment friendly for us so that you know what I think? Do you see this bonfire that I have here? We need to accommodate the wood in a certain way that works out so that the flame can come up. And it depends on how we accommodate the wood, if the bonfire is going to get choked or is it going to rise up and be bright. So I absolutely want to honor and acknowledge and support your rearranging of your space and keep on doing that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Whew, beautiful. All right, I'm going to take one more sharing. Would anybody like to share?
Okay, Deborah's hand is raised.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is my piece, and the woman's throat. The fire is like in a cage, and the heart and the flames are kind of at her solar plexus area, and I have her hand holding a heart, and this was kind of just about feeling like my throat is very, like I'm not expressing myself. I'm calling it caged fire. And my throat has been sore pretty much this whole session, just trying to, I think, deal with a lot of the emotion of this session, which I wasn't expecting. But I think it's about really letting go and opening up and connecting with that fire, because I feel like my fire has pretty much been extinguished or burnt out. And so I think I'm really needing to connect to my fire, use my voice, do the things that I love more so that I can be present and be more connected. So that's kind of what this piece is about for me.
Thank you so much. And I hear you said this was more emotional than I expected. Would you like to voice, since we're trying to open this cage, voice and recognize what type of emotions are you feeling?
I think there's a lot of grief around just feeling disconnected from myself, and not doing enough of the things that I love. So recently I have been trying to move more, do yoga. I'm starting to look at potential places to maybe do martial arts again. I used to do that years ago. And I love to cook, but I know that it has often felt like, not often, but recently felt more like just a drudgery versus something that I enjoy doing. So I'm hoping to do more of that. But I think that I have to, the emotions is just around recognizing like just how flat and numb I've been. So I'm just trying to ignite that flame, make that connection between that throat area and the heart and the solar plexus area, make all that connect, get all my chakras going. So I'm working on that.
Good. Wow, that is a big recognition. Yeah, the grief of almost like I have abandoned myself, right? I have detached and I miss myself. I want myself. I want to love myself. I want to be with me, want to grow me. And so that is a big thing to grieve. But the good news is that we're talking about it and we're bringing this to the surface. And that from here, so I don't know. I wonder if you want to share more about what do you think that has shuttered your fire? What has created that cage? Is it you, or do you think it comes from something external, or both?
I think it's mostly me. I think that I have been trying to be supportive with my partner who's got health issues, and I've tried to be supportive to my parents, my parents who are out of state, and so I'm trying to give, but I know that for myself I'm not giving to me, and I'm also maybe not just making the time for myself so that I can enjoy myself. I think it's like I feel like I have to just completely give and not I feel guilty if I'm maybe doing something for myself. So like this whole experience with Wake Up Everybody has been really reconnecting with self-love and appreciating the value of that, and connecting with community and opening up. So and I know I've made strides in that. I just think that recently it's just been a little bit harder. And so it's so now I feel a little more like, okay, I'm recognizing I'm having a harder time. So I'm trying to try to reconnect with myself. But I think that it's mainly been me. It's not that my partner is asking me to do more, or even that my parents are asking me to do more. I just think that I've been saying that to myself and not also giving the same love and concern for myself that I'm trying to give to others.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And unfortunately, this is something so common where we give, and oh, me? Oh, I forgot about me, right? And then why am I drained if I've been giving, but I didn't give anything myself? How can I continue giving if I'm not giving to myself? I always say the sun needs the sun too. The sun cannot just be glowing. The sun needs the sun too. I don't know, somewhere out there in the galaxy, it needs another sun to charge it. So you need you as well, right?
Right.
And so I want to invite you to guiltlessly, shamelessly, can you tell me one thing you want to commit to do today towards yourself? Just one step at a time. Today, what is something you want to do to open that cage and to keep that fire alight?
I can go for a walk this morning, and just give some time to listen to some music and walk.
Beautiful. That is already super nourishing. Already you're giving the sun the sun. So I want to encourage you to really commit to do that. Commit to yourself because you can do it. I feel like after we have separated from ourselves, disattached from ourselves, to get back to be connected with ourselves is like, pumping muscles. It requires work. At first it hurts, it's harder, and then you get used to it, and then it becomes one. So don't give up. Even if it's hard at first, you can do it. You can reconnect with yourself and do things that bring you joy, because we can't just be giving endlessly. We got to set those boundaries. So important. So I want to invite to open that cage and just express yourself, give love to yourself, go on that walk, listen to the music that you need.
Thank
And
you.
I'll be with you in heart. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings. Mwah. Thank you for sharing. Everybody's shares today are so important because I know that we all resonate with each other and we can all learn from each other. And we're all feeling these intense emotions today. Every time I do a session here, it's intense, even if I'm belly dancing, but intense in a good way because we're talking about the truth. We're digging in, and that's what life is about, digging in. That's how we grow, digging and crying. All right, everyone, we need to come into a close for today. It's been such a huge honor to be here. I would like to share an affirmation that I created for us. It's actually a slide, and I want to invite us to start our day repeating this affirmation a couple of times before we close for today. And this affirmation goes like this. Repeat after me. I ignite my fire. I express myself freely. I pursue my passion and purpose. Again, I ignite my fire and I express myself freely as I pursue my passion and purpose. I ignite my fire and I express myself freely as I pursue my passion and purpose unapologetically. I ignite my fire and I express myself as I pursue my passion and purpose. I ignite my fire and I express myself freely as I pursue my passion and my purpose unapologetically. Thank you, everyone, so much for being present today. Again, my name is Shlomit. It's been an honor to be present with all of you today. Just a reminder that this is a great tool that we can use with community, with ourselves, of using the arts to explore topics, to explore our true emotions. We might think that something is in the surface, but then we might discover something even deeper as we explore through the arts. And the art can include meditation, visual arts, performance, theater, dance, singing, writing, rearranging, or designing your home, gardening, sculpting, photography, cooking, anything is your art. You're welcome to explore it and let it keep your fire ignited. I also want to encourage us to look out for community, stay in community, because this is what keeps us empowered and strong. So now I would like to share the gift I want to offer to the community. I offer one-on-one awakening expressive art sessions like we did today, where we might navigate through different art forms or just talk, whatever happens in the moment. It's not something that gets planned, but it goes according to your journey. It's a place to hold space for you. So whoever emails me first to my email contact@gleefulwellness.com, I will be glad to gift you a free one-on-one awakening expressive arts healing session where we can touch on any subject that you'd like to bring up. I'll be very glad to hold space for you and to guide you through it, to the healing session. You can also find me on Facebook as Shlomit Oren, and I also have a Facebook page called Awakening Expressive Arts. On Instagram, you can find me as O Shlomit, like, Shlomit Oren, O Shlomit. My email is contact@gleefulwellness.com. And my website, you can find it as gleefulwellness.com. This is my company in which we focus on uplifting communities through creative arts, through entertainment, art, and wellness. And if you'd like to share a love offering and donation to the whole Woo community and to myself, you're welcome to Zelle or QuickPay to soulleadershipdevelopment@gmail.com. You can also use Cash App, Spirit of a Woman, and very important that you use the code 471SO. SO as in Shlomit Oren, 471. Thank you for all your love offerings. You're appreciated.
Thank you, Shlomit. So next up, this will be Monday, tomorrow, December 6th. We have Sahu Speak with No Excuses, What's in Your Reach. And Tuesday, the 7th, Robin Stone is joining us for Verona Reset Part 3, Poetry, Power, and Justice. So do come back. There's more healing, more learning, and more living. If you are new today, please drop it in the chat that you are new so you can get your just receipt of acknowledgements. I don't know. I'm not recognizing anybody new, but I could be wrong. And it could be that maybe you haven't been in the Zoom space for a while. You've been hanging out on Facebook and you decided to join us. So you can claim that. Or maybe you had a 3-month or so hiatus, whatever it is, you're new. Let us know. We welcome you. And we're here 5 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 8:30, and Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 7:30. We're Zoom. We're on Zoom every day, and we're also streaming live on Facebook. And if you have not already done this, you're not getting text alerts every morning, letting you know the link to jump in, then you can do this right now. Open up your text, type in 74121 in the telephone section and Woo Nation in the comment section and press send. That's it. You'll be in our automated text alert system. And we also have swag. So you can go to bit.ly/Woo Swag and get your choice. You have choices. You have masks, you have mugs, you have thermoses, you have sweatshirts and t-shirts, and many, 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 many different colors. These make great gifts. Get your swag today. And we want you to stay in touch. So how do you do that? You want to first join the email list, and that's bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. In that, you will see there's a form. You will fill out the form, and then you'll be on our mailing list. But you need to do this every week because every week we have a new lineup, and our lineup starts on Sunday, today, which is today. We have 2 Facebook pages. One is private, one is public. So the private page, you need to request to join. Go to bit.ly/Woo Community, and you can see all of our playbacks. You can also go to our public page, which is bit.ly/Woo Nation, and Woo Nation is uppercase. So you want to go there and press like. When you press like, then Facebook knows to notify you every time we go live so that you can easily find us when that moment, on the 7 o'clock in the morning. We're on Instagram and YouTube, and we also have an email for you to communicate with us if you need to or want to, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. So I'm going to stop share now, and then I'm going to ask everybody to unmute themselves so that we can give Shlomit great thanks for this presentation.
Thank you, beloved.
Thank you. Thank you, Shlomit.
Thank
This was
you.
wonderful.
This was wonderful.
Very healing.
Thank you,
so much.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
I ignite my
Thank you.
fire
Thank you so much.
So much.
The
That
to
blessings
was
to
express
you
my
and the entire
beautiful to
beauty.
see
room.
everybody
As I
shares and part and everything. Just
Healing
beautiful.
in
Thank you.
Amazing
this,
morning.
this way.
I
So
ignite
much.
my fire
Hey,
I express my
Woo-hoo. Thank you,
feelings
thank you.
as I pursue passion and purpose.
Healing
Unapologetically.
is in
Claude,
this place.
I love you.
Hey,
Love it, love it.
healing, healing, healing is in this place. Come get it, come get it.
Come get it.
Healing.
Thank
Beautiful,
Healing,
sister.
Thank you,
healing,
Laquia.
healing
We
is
thank
in
you.
this place.
Thank
Come
you.
get it, come get it, come get it.
Come on and get it.
So much.
Healing. Woo! Healing.